Hi everyone, Coach Mahboob here. I've got a question for you guys out there. Are you learning and understanding what you're learning? Meaning as in there's so many different ways, powerful ways of learning and achieving your goals. One of the things that I've found out in terms of the process of learning is that people aim for the overall target. Now, when it comes down to learning, that shouldn't be the task. The task should be to slow things down and understand what you're learning. Because if you have a target inside your head and you're aiming for it, then you're going to neglect the stages of learning. And these are the crucial things, because if you neglect these stages of learning, you're not going to understand anything that you get taught or that you take in. So, for example, that you'll be carrying a lot of knowledge but not acting or knowing and understanding what's been taught, what's been given, what's been learned to you. So that's why it's such a crucial thing to understand what you're learning. Even if it takes time for you to slow things down and digest it and understand it and then act upon it, that is more powerful than just achieving an end result. I'll give you another example. The example that I'm going to use is academia-wise. Okay, there's so many guys out there that study for their GCSEs, SATs, A-levels and etc. And when the time comes close, you want to try and pass your exams. The alphabets that you might have inside your head, the grades that you're aspiring to achieve, is either the A's, the A pluses or etc. But if you have this inside your head that you've not truly learnt what you're studying, studying takes a lifetime to learn and to understand and to implement. So what I'm trying to say here is, in order for you to learn and know your subject, take time and slow things down. Take it in and know what you're studying. Because if you're only chasing the grade and the overall aim, you're going to miss out big time. The other example that I want to use here as well is, if you were to tell someone what they're talking about, do they actually know their subject? They'll fall short and say no, because most of their life they've just been chasing the grade. So it's not just about taking information in. No, you've got to take information in and then implement it. Some of the things that I've been taught by my spiritual teachers is to slow things down. Do not preach until you've had enough practice. So you keep your mouth shut until you've practiced it, until you've experienced it. Then you can go and teach only the things that you've learned and applied in your daily life. And then after that, you start implementing patience. Patience meaning the studying bit, meaning to further advance in your studies. So those are the things that I'm talking about here, right now. So it's all to slow things down, that you're preparing for an exam, guys. Come on, so you got to know what you're studying. You may know what you're studying, but do you actually understand it? To understand something takes a lifetime, takes a hell of a lot more longer than just studying for an exam at a fixed given date. It takes a lifetime to learn and to digest things. And as you're learning that, you're picking up new things all the time. New things that you may not have got taught by teachers. Your personal new things that go through your head. We all have some kind of exam at the end of the day, and we've got to know our subject. This is what I'm trying to emphasize here. Know your subject, understand it well. For you to slow things down, you need to really reassess and replan your time of study. So everyone, this is what I'm trying to emphasize here. Anytime that you have an exam, you prepare beforehand. Never leave things to the last minute. Okay, those are like lastminute.com maneuvers that have no choice type of things. Then okay, once in a while, fair enough, but it shouldn't be done and practiced all the time. You should try and find out your deadline. Once you find out your deadline, then you start planning. That you don't plan, okay, my deadline's here and I have to finish all my work before this time. No, you plan and strategize how you're going to work through to meet your deadline. So say for example, if you've got 6 weeks to prepare, you've got to prepare every single day and break it down in such a way where it will leave you a bit of resting time, a flexibility 1 week before your exam, just to chill out, just to relax and really think about what you've just studied. Those are some principles, some techniques that I've given you right here from personal experiences. So we're all preparing for some type of exam in our daily life, and some people don't even realize that they've been tested in many ways in their life. You know, whether it be in your work scenario, whether it be in dealing with people. I'm not talking about a confrontational basis, but I'm just talking about how you treat people in general. You could be tested. if you ill-treat someone, they will never forget that and they'll hold that against you. So this is what I'm trying to say. Exams come in different ways, many different ways, where you've got to bear in mind and do the best that you can. Acknowledge what you're studying, know your subject, and that's what I'm saying to you guys out there. This is what I'm trying to stress. Guys, thank you for your time, your patience, for viewing my materials, for giving me the support to motivate you guys. Not only that, guys, I thank you again for giving me the time to speak. Until then, guys, live to learn, to improve. Bye for now.